Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. Thank you for viewing me today. We are going to do your deeper dive into your 2024 messages for May. I've already pulled your overarching energy for the year as well as the energy and the message card for May. So this year has been about rest and rejuvenation. This has been about um, really doing like an internal cleansing of your aura, of your, you know, letting go of things that aren't serving you and really trying to go through the process of not only detoxing, but even just taking on like healthier lifestyle, healthier habits, to allow yourself so you get better quality sleep, you get um, more positive energy, that type of a thing. So this whole year is what is based off of trying to go through cycles and really trying to go through that whole process of really finding almost that center, that self center for you. So for May, they gave the clarifier. So you've got the so you have the Four of Pentacles, and this was really talking about, and it's also getting back to your roots and really getting back out into nature and really resetting that foundation. So I feel we're going through May, we're at mid-May, we're going to be going into June here shortly in a couple of weeks, and we're really approaching that first half of the year and really looking back and doing that reflection. You've done a lot of cleansing, letting things go, um, only trying to concentrate on positive and attracting abundance and really keeping that vibration high and not letting things, bad habits, or, social circles that aren't helping you. You've been really working on trying to let those go in order to try and release that stress that you have and really trying to find that. And part of that whole process you've been going through is really resetting your grounding foundation. So for some of you, it may have actually went so far as to say, I want to move out of the big city, or I want to relocate somewhere else where, I mean, literally it's not so crowded, where I can get back into nature and I can breathe in the fresh air and I can go for walks. And, if that was, your means of trying to, release that stress and those negative energies for you. So by this time, you've really gotten yourself to a point to where you are setting that foundation. You know what you want your foundation to look and feel like. So the May card, energy card that Spirit gave to you is blossoming abundance. And this is coming in because with you having that foundation, you know what you want it to look like, you know what you want it to feel like, you know how you want it to support you. It's allowing the rest of those chakras and the rest of those energies to come in and build on top of that. And so when you're getting this blossoming abundance energy for this month, you're really starting to feel all of that support, that positivity, that energy shift as you're going through what you've been working towards for the last couple of months. So for Clarifier, they gave you the Strength card. So this is all about really coming and finding that inner strength that you have, of that you've needed to let things go, to let that negativity go, to let the things go that aren't serving you. And it's letting you know, if you are getting tired, if you are getting frustrated for one reason or another, or you do feel like you have had some setbacks where you have fallen back into old habits, Spirit says, no, Sagittarius, you are strong. You are strong enough to keep. So yes, you stumbled, you fell down, pick yourself back up and keep going on. Okay, so don't let those setbacks or those, couple of instances that may have either fallen off the wagon, or you went back and you let some old habits come back. Get yourself back up and keep moving forward. You are strong enough to continue on this journey, because they also gave you the Two of Pentacles. And so you're going through this month being presented with choices and in different realms. And this is where you're coming in to recognize, as you are releasing these negative energies and you're allowing this positive energy, it's opening up that law of attraction to where you're starting to attract, possible job offers, and oh my gosh, my dream home just went up for sale, or this piece of property I've had my eye on forever, or something has come up to where you're now being presented with choices of things that are coming in to your energies, into your world, that are moving in that positive direction. Because if you see on this particular card, you see there's 5 doors, and there could be 5, there could be 2, there could be 10, however many doors, choices, that are available. But it's looking at everything. How is it affecting my family, my marriage, my home life, my work life, my financial, situation. And you're taking all of those into consideration as far as that is affecting you and this inner strength, and letting this negativity go and really moving down this path. These choices that you are making, and that you are making now, or are going to be coming presented with, you're going to be looking at them from a little bit different perspective, because you're not only going to be looking at seeing what it's going to bring me, but you're also going to be saying, but what is it going to take away from me? And is that worth the trade-off? Whereas you may not just be solely looking on the dollars in your bank account, you're going to be looking at, is that worth me losing, because now I have to drive an hour each way to get to work. Is that worth losing an hour or 2 every day that I could be spending with my family, type of a thing? So you're looking at those trade-offs, is where you're at, and how much stress is that drive, that additional drive for me, going to add to more of my stress, to where by the time I get home, I'm so uptight because of the traffic. Is it really worth taking the job, type of a thing? So you're really looking at things from a different perspective, a very holistic view, because you're at the point now to where you're starting to see yourself transform. You're starting to see the positivity and the uptick of all of this hard work that you've been doing over this year, because the transformation card has it has death card energy. It also has tower energy, to where it also has strength energy, that's in it, all kind of wrapped up into one. Because for a transformation to begin, a true transformation into a manifestation, it means something has to come to an end in order for something to begin. And so you're really in this stage now to where you're really seeing, what you have chosen to give up, and what you're receiving in return is something you want to keep coming. So you're really in this transformational stage right now, as you're going from May into June and ending the first half of the year. You're sitting there looking at moving into that manifestation period. So the transformation card says, reach out for the power and strength. Okay? It says power and strength. All right? In the energy clarifier, it gave you the 8, which is the power card, or in the tarot, it's the strength card. It's the same energy. So the fact you've gotten this along with the transformation card says you are right where you are meant to be, and what you are feeling is exactly where you should be right now, because you reach for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. This is where you're at right now. You've made changes, and you're starting to see the positive return that's coming in on it. Yeah, because you got the Ace of Wands. So now, because you're seeing that, now you're like, I don't want to lose it, and I want to keep attracting it, and I want it to come in. So you're really looking at things through a different lens, because you don't want to go back to the other energies. So here they've given you the Six of Pentacles, and this is material and spiritual prosperity. And so when you're looking at this, you know, the Six of Wands, you're looking out over the horizon because you're like, I never thought I would be here just by making the few changes that I have already. And now you're starting to see all of this abundance and this energy and this positivity that's coming in. Like I said, you're going in this transformational phase into the manifestation. So they've given you the Five of Swords, and this piggybacks into what I said earlier with the Strength card of saying, look, just because you fall off the wagon, you take a couple of steps back, you may fall into an old habit, or you may do something that is, you know, something that you did before. Don't let yourself feel defeated. Don't let yourself feel like, well, it's all this hard work for nothing. No, what Spirit is saying, yes, you're going to fall. You're going to stumble. Your choice is yours. Are you going to pick yourself up and continue moving forward and learn from it? Or are you going to let yourself undo everything that you've already done? And with this Strength card and Power card that is coming out in more ways than one in this reading, Spirit is confirming a message to you, Sagittarius, that you have the strength and the power to pick yourself up and move forward. So we're all going to fall. We're all going to stumble. Pick yourself up and move forward. Don't let it deter you from the path that you're on. Okay, so as we are going to wrap up this reading, we are going to ask Spirit for a final message card for Sagittarius for this reading. Please, thank you. And they gave you the card To the Sea. And this is a very interesting card because every time I look at it, I see something a little bit different or a little bit new. But it's a lady in a boat, and she has a compass on the front of the boat, and she has a spyglass on the back of the boat. She wants to keep moving forward, but she doesn't want to lose sight of where she's been. So, again, Spirit is saying, don't let yourself get bogged down feeling like if you fall, if you stumble, if you have a setback, that you need to throw away everything that you have worked for, everything you have driven yourself for. Don't let yourself become defeated. Keep yourself moving forward. It may be a sign or a memory to remember where you came from, where you have been, to remind you that you want to keep moving forward. So that is your message for the month of May, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share button, and feel free to leave comments down below. And we will see you back here next time. Take care.